Good morning. That first sip of coffee was all syrup. Lovely. Welcome to another vlog. It is kind of gloomy out today, so I'm feeling like the lighting is going to be kind of bad in this whole video, but that's okay. Last night I baked bread and I'm so excited to show you. These are my two sourdough loaves. I feel like they look really good. They have like that ear where it kind of splits and it rises, and I put little designs in it with rice flour, so I'm so proud. My first couple of sourdoughs were like super heavy and dense, and they were kind of like hard to chew for that reason, but these kind of feel like a decent weight for their size. All right, let's see how this first one turned out. I always feel like I have to cut like the whole thing into slices because it's so hard to cut because of the shape of it. I really need to get into like making the long loaves so they're a little skinnier, but that's for another day. Okay, I feel like this is a workout. Look at that. I think that looks good. It might be a little more moist, but it's definitely fluffy. Like it wasn't the worst to cut through. It feels like bread. So I think that's really all that she wrote. Oh wow, I just did a really skinny piece. That's kind of how I need the bread to be though, because it's very high calorie. Look at that slice. Okay, I finished a session and it is currently uploading. So some people would call me crazy for drinking iced coffee in the winter. And after drinking this, I feel that I'm one of those people. I'm like so cold in my cold, drafty house. So I need to make a warm coffee. But things I need to get done today are getting some progress done on my next wedding that I'm editing. I finish one other session and then I also have Amazon returns. And I like to run errands like sometimes during the day because it's less busy, I waste less time, and then I can just like edit later. So I think I might do that. Forgot that I have not fed my sourdough starter in like a little over 24 hours. So normally with my starter, I use like a mix of whole wheat and white flour, but because I forgot to eat it, I think I'm just gonna give it all whole wheat because it has, I don't know what about it, but like it gives it a little boost. I'm gonna put 45-ish grams of flour and then the same amount of water. I have to feed this every day unless I put it in the fridge, which I actually might just put this back in the fridge because I just baked, so I won't need it for like at least a week. But basically you have to feed your sourdough starter generally like every day unless you have it in the fridge, which having it colder will just like slow it down. For my second cup of coffee, I need to drink some water. I feel like I haven't drank any today. And my gummy vitamins. Honestly, having gummy vitamins makes me take them more because I like look forward to my little treat every day. Maybe once I get serious about prenatals, I'll do maybe a higher quality one, but I have my warm coffee now. And I'm gonna work a little more before I head out to do some Amazon returns. Oh my gosh. I was just opening Spotify and I saw that my Spotify Wrapped was available. With the Spotify Wrapped this year has like a bunch of different stuff in it. One of them, it says Your Wrapped AI podcast. And I clicked on it. It's a 3-minute podcast of like 2 AI people talking about what I listened to this year. That is so weird. I actually tried that AI podcast thing. I think it's like a Google generator, but you can like take links of articles or videos or whatever and like put a bunch of them into this like podcast generator, and then they'll talk about like the subject based on like the stuff that you put in. But that's basically what this is, and kind of creepy. realizing I haven't eaten and it's literally noon. So I made myself a little quesadilla and I just put stuff on the side to try to make it a little more healthy. But we didn't really grocery shop yet this week since this weekend was Thanksgiving. So, but even when we're low on groceries, somehow the tortilla and cheese always prevails. Like we always have that in the fridge and it's just the most satisfying. I love cheese and I love a tortilla. Oh my gosh, it's cold. Realizing I still have to actually do the return thing online for these Amazon returns. I bought 2 different colors of this scarf. This one is the other color and I decided to keep this one. So I feel like the bright colors actually look good on me. I normally go for muted colors, but feeling this like Easter palette. I screenshotted all of my returns and now I am on my way. I just finished up another session. I feel so accomplished when I do sessions and I delivered it and now I have like 45 minutes to an hour to do this return and get back home for my next call. I just love the vibes of winter, like when the roads are clear but there's snow like on the grass and I can bundle up with my little scarf and my hat. The vibes are immaculate. Like looking around because I feel like, I don't know if we're doing like kid Christmas gifts like we have been, but I just saw on my Target app that there's like a $5 Target credit if you spend $30 on toys, so maybe I'll get kid Christmas gifts at Target. I do all my Amazon returns at Kohl's and there's like a Prime truck in front of here. I'm like, is that a Prime delivery for the Kohl's store or are they picking up returns? I'm so curious. Whenever I return something, I'm like, where is that going? So sad, I forgot my hot tea here. I literally made it so I could bring it on the road with me. It started snowing! I know it to be a hot take, but I just love the snow. Obviously, I don't like when it's like really miserable and like snowing for like weeks and weeks straight, but I feel like we don't really get that anymore, so I love when it snows and it's like fluffy flakes right now. Aaron is home and he asked me to print out a calendar of December because we need to figure out like all our plans, so I am going on Canva and printing out a little December calendar for us. I don't need it to be cute, but I kind of want it to be cute. Make this grayscale so it doesn't use up color. Whoa, so many options. No, I'm just gonna use that top one. It's looking like my workout tomorrow is gonna be shoveling because we do not have a working snowblower right now, so I spoke too soon. I highlighted Girls Night in pink because it's gonna be cute. But the stuff that's not highlighted, you don't have to worry about. Do you have anything else this month? Whoa! You could not be cuter if you tried! And do you see out there?
Yeah, so I'm enjoying the warmth while I can.
That's all for today. It's freaking storming so hard outside, so tomorrow morning I think we're gonna be doing some shoveling. But hope you enjoyed this and see you next time.